Hey guys, Shiv Haria here from Lifestyle Property People. So today I want to cover 4 things that property sourcing companies don't want you to know about the property market. The first thing is that you can do it yourself. There it is, I've said it, you can do it yourself, you can invest in properties yourself, you can do the research yourself, and you can probably buy similar properties to the ones that we can buy in whether it's Leeds or a different town. Obviously, the thing to say is that you can do it yourself, but it does require a huge amount of effort. There's a lot of effort that goes into finding out exactly what the model is going to be, what properties you're going to buy, where you're going to buy them, doing the research on the area. There's also a lot of effort that goes into building the relationships with the estate agents so you can get the best deals agreed. And there's a lot of effort that goes into building the relationships with the other partners that are going to be involved and progressing the sale or progressing the purchase all the way until not only have you completed on the property, but also you've refurbished it, you've rented it, and got it to the end. That process typically takes us the best part of 8 or 9 months to do from end to end. And that's obviously a lot of work that you need to take into account. But yes, you can do it yourself. And actually, a lot of the information in terms of how to go about doing it is freely available online. The second thing is that there is no best time to invest in property. Obviously, all the time people say, oh, well, this is happening, so that's why this is the best time. You know, stamp duty holidays here, that's why that's the best time. You know, COVID's here, that's why that's the best time. Or Brexit's here, that's why that's the best time. There's always some reason, there's always some spin around why right now is the best time. But I think the purpose of that is to help you understand that the best time to invest in property was 20 years ago, and the second best time to invest in property is right now. It's always the best time to invest in property. And the reason why that is true is because property prices over the long term tend to increase in value. Even right now where we are, we're seeing prices increasing probably on a monthly basis, and even still, we don't think that the prices are going to decrease anytime soon, and it's always going to be the best time to purchase. Even if you bought today, so let's say you bought in May 2007, and then obviously we had 2008, the big financial crisis, the big financial crash. The fact is, you couldn't have foreseen the future. And as long as you kept up with your mortgage repayments over the years, that property would have increased in price, more than likely going past whatever it was that you paid for it at some point over the last 5 or 7 years. So it's whilst there is no best time to invest in property, the sooner the better. The third thing that property sourcing companies don't want you to know is that it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. Whatever anybody tells you, whichever strategy they're using, there's no way that you're going to make a huge amount of money with no risk and in little time. That just doesn't exist. If there's a huge amount of money to be made and there's little time, there's probably going to be a huge risk. If there's a low risk and there is loads of time, then it's probably going to be a lesser amount of money that you're going to make. The risk return reward profile does not change. So whilst it isn't get rich quick, it is get rich certain, or there is a certain path to creating wealth by purchasing properties. We all know that the UK is an island, and it's also quite an economically stable and an economically strong island. And what that means is that people, including people who live here, but people from around the world, want to invest in the UK property market, and that alone increases the value of property because the demand for properties is outstripping the supply. On top of that, add to that we have, you know, more single parent families. We have a smaller family unit. So whereas previously people used to live in families of 5, 6, 7 people, now it's usually 2, 3 people in any particular household. All of these reasons mean that the demand is increasing way quicker than the supply is, and ultimately that's leading an increase in price. So it's not get rich quick, but it is over time. If you hold the property long enough, you will create wealth for certain. And the final thing is that it is not exciting. Nobody wants to hear this because everybody wants to do, oh, I'm going to invest in property, I'm going to make lots of money, or it's going to be exciting, and the journey and everything. Really, the from what I've found from my own personal experience, the best deals are the boring deals. And when I say the best deals, what I'm talking about is the ones that are stable, they're sustainable, they last through the long term, and they just steadily generating cash flow and increasing value a slow amount or a small amount every year. Those are the best deals because they don't require a huge amount of management, and you know that in 10 years time they're going to perhaps have doubled in price, and they're going to have given you the hassle-free cash flow over the last 10 years as well. So it's not, unfortunately, an exciting place to be always, although there are lots and lots of challenges that keep coming up, and the excitement might be to solve those challenges. But from a perspective of investment, it's not an exciting investment like Bitcoin, where it goes up and it goes down all the time. This is a strong, a sustainable, a long-term solution that is going to make sure that in the future you have created wealth if you get involved and if you invest now. So I hope that you've enjoyed that. Those are the 4 things that property sourcing companies don't want you to know, and follow me for more videos. Speak soon.